Please do not contact or harass people I mention in this video I created. I am only stating the drama of what happened and also will give my opinion on the issue which you may disagree with me about. Which you can leave your comments down below.
I guess I better go ahead and talk about this because a lot of people are talking about Uzaki Chan want to hang out. Now, this whole drama started when a person named Kat, or Catarella, whatever her name is. I'm not going to try to, put out the name because I don't think this person deserves any hate or anything like that. But I want to go ahead and say this right now. This person said, I redrew this gross anime design that actually made her 20 years old. The anatomy on the OG hurt me so much, guys. Also, her a foggy cause her fit was the froggy cause her fit. I think she was probably saying the foggy t-shirt, but okay. The fit was boring. Like, this person sounds like a really, art snob-ish person, this is the type of behavior when people do this, and it's like, I really don't know what to say to you guys, but this is, you could tell that this person's a very snobbish person by the way they try to talk. Here's the other one. I'm 5'1". Like, this is Azami Teiko, who's a cosplayer. You can follow her on her profile right here if you want to. As far as I know, she kind of came out and I kind of had to she kind of pointed out something. I'm 5'1" and I'm like 128, a legit short stacked. I also looked it under the age of 20, makeup ages slightly, but I absolutely love Uzaki Chan. Besides, I felt finally, I always been mistaken for a 16-year-old or anything below 20, and I'm 30. So just came here to say we do very much exist. And this is the picture of her, as you can see right here, pointing out the cosplay and everything that she's doing of Uzaki Chan. Now, I think it's really cool what she's doing right here, and I don't really think it's kind of a proof that yes, short girls exist with that body type. Now, this is what the person kind of responded in a negative way, and I was kind of surprised by this because I was like, wow, that's really cold and heartless by what the person said. And let me see if I could find it. Twit unavailable. But this person really went off the deep end on this, and I want to address this issue because this is the type of behavior that the person did. I guess let's see if I can find it because the person kind of went off the deep end here, and you can see right here. This is what I kind of realized what this person did, and I kind of had to look at this. Like I had to look at it deeper because the person kind of went off on the replies, and I'm just like, wow, that's heartless what this person said. Switch explains to me, please. As a cosplayer, she's about the same height as Uzaki Chan. She also looks young like Uzaki Chan, but so likes herself represented the fashion of anime. The artist redesigned Uzaki Chan is erasing the appealing the nature being that she's short and young looking. And it's like the tweet kind of, I know that she replied to this, and now she deleted the whole thing. Also, the owner of the big bongo boobs. I can't stand suction shirts. Please, artist, stop. Even if it fitted the shirt, don't move like that. This is the type of person that went off the deep end, and it's kind of sad too because the person kind of deleted the whole conversation, and I'm kind of surprised. Like, the whole thing was there, and I recalled she went out of the way to say something to her about it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Let's see here. Her reply was kind of really bad, like really heartless. Yeah, this is the reply that she said. Hey, you're pretty. And no, in no way I'm insulting young looking 20-year-olds. I look very young and I have large busts, but your face has an adult features, but Uzaki is made only to fetishization, and that's all I'm commenting on, and I promise. But the argument is that she was making here was that the character right here, and I can see what she did right here. She pointed out that she is 30 years old, and she cosplayed the character to point out that yes, short stacked women do exist with that body type. And that was the point that she was making. The problem that she had with it was basically fetishization of the character. I personally don't have an issue with the character, because I understand it's just an anime, it's a fictional character, and the problem is that some people kind of went out of their way on the internet, and it's kind of sad too, because it's like a lot of the people in the anime community are going off on the deep end of this, and you can see right here on the Uzaki Chan mentions, you can see that people were trying to point out a lot of things and making art about it. And I don't really have a problem with these artists in general, but this person kind of goes off and says the media influences the perception of those who consume fiction affects reality. No, it doesn't affect reality at all, because you have to know the difference between reality and fiction. If you actually educated yourself enough to know the difference between reality and fiction, you would know the difference. It does not affect reality. So it's important to be critical what you consume. Yes and no. It depends on, you have to either keep an open mind on something. Like if a person dislikes something, like doesn't like a certain anime, I recommend you look up an anime called Fake and tell me what you think of that anime, or Boku no Pico, and tell me what what that anime is, and tell me what you guys think of it. Because it'd be funny to hear you guys reacting, saying, yo, what the fuck? And it's like, this is the person. I try to change little as possible while making her look 19. So people really are mad in the comments. I don't care. This is for you. Yeah, and people are just trolling on this one, and I don't really have a problem. And I kind of think it's funny, because I kind of agree with Nerd Wonder. The more you hate it, the more bigger it gets. That's the point of this whole conversation. If you try to hate this anime so much, you're going to make this anime more popular than it is, and it's going to get bigger. And I understand that some people don't like this anime in particular because of the characters' unrealistic proportions, and they feel that they have to go after the whole anime community, insulting them and everything. I just could care less about it either. I understand that a lot of artists want to have fun, and yeah, they're having fun with this, and I can understand. And if they feel they're entitled to saying, "Oh, I want to redesign this to make a political statement," like, I could care less about it. But I enjoyed this anime, and I think it's actually a really good anime for one reason, because it actually has a good story. Because basically, it's about a guy who's a loner, and Uzaki Chan happens to be a school friend of theirs, friend of the loner, and she basically wants to hang out with him because, oh yeah, he's an old school friend of mine, and I want to go ahead and hang out with him because I do feel sorry for him for being a loner. And it's actually a really good story, because, and from what I heard from a lot of Japanese, they can relate to that because they wish they had a girl like that in their life. And it's actually a really good story because yeah, you wish you could have a friend like that actually does want to hang out with you and wants you to go out with them and actually, live life. And it's kind of sad that people don't understand this anime very well. And it's like, it's just a slice of life anime, and it's not as bad as most people make it out to be. I understand that some people find the character annoying, but I thought it was a really entertaining anime. But for some reason, you know, I can't really hate this anime. I understand that some people enjoy like making art for this. I get it. It's just to entertain yourselves and everything, and it's fun to see it. As far as I know, you know, shit posting stuff, and I gotta agree. This is something that's kind of funny, but I'll agree to that. It's fun to see how people are having fun, you know, shitting on this whole situation because an artist wanted to say, oh, we're fetishizing this stuff, and short stack women don't exist like her in real life. When some women came forward and basically said, yes, I'm actually this size, and I actually cosplayed Uzaki Chan just to prove it. And it's sad too. So anyways, guys, I will have to say I gotta go, so take care, guys. Until next time, leave your comments down below and tell me what you guys think, because I have to go. Bye bye.